Hello everybody, it's Sunday and it's time for Basement Thoughts. Only this is going to be a little different. Quickly we're going to touch on a couple quick things and then I want to say how I want to direct this in the future. So I got some feedback finally from people this last week, which was exciting. Someone likes the setup of my room, which I'm really appreciative of, because the vibe I was going for, which that's the term you use, vibe, was one where you can come down and disconnect. Not have to worry about if you're walking around the carpet with your shoes on or if you knock something over. I mean, obviously there's an invisible line you don't want to cross. You're not going to be touching the dust covers of my speakers. But other than that, come down, relax. Not many people have taken me up on it, probably 8 different people. 7 of them sang, so that's pretty cool. Want to acknowledge Nathan, my new walking friend in the neighborhood who joined the channel. And that's the last thing I want to touch on real quick. The channel has doubled in over about 6 weeks, and that's pretty amazing. I'm not even close to being big time. Never thought I would be. I was hoping that I would provide a service, because I think so much stuff is meant to make a person feel like shit because they can't afford $20,000 speakers or more, $1,000 cables, or even a $50 album. I went everywhere I could to resist that. Even my liquor is all generic. There's no top shelf laying around here. So how did the channel double? Well, at the beginning of the car show season, I started something different, where I would show what my wife goes through, because I don't show cars, she does. I could care less about cars. And what she goes through to get them done, or at the car show what anybody else goes through. If you just come to a car show, you just see shiny cars, or just cars. There's all different categories now. But no matter what the category is, even if the car is considered a barn find, there was a lot of work that went into it to get it running and keeping it running again. And or if it's if it's shiny and you look in the engine compartment and you look down and everything is shiny all the way down, this person has spent a lot of time, that's probably his hobby or her hobby, their hobby, keeping it clean and still driving it. So when I did that every time I posted a video, I usually got 2 or 3 subscribers from that, just that. And then I was just doing something silly with my dog, playing when we were bored, and I'm always taking pictures of my dogs. just like I do my grandchildren. And I decided to post one, and well, apparently YouTube, or not the YouTube, internet hasn't had enough of dogs and cats, because that's amounted to the other steady increase in subscribers. So what I thought I would do is, because I really don't have a lot to talk about anymore. I mean, there's some work I'm going to be doing on the speakers. I got blessed this week with almost so low of tinnitus that I was able to hear clearly. I was enjoying the music, and that's what brought me to thinking about what I'm going to announce tonight. But I did, on this Clipshorn, Cornwall rather, right there, I did hear a little static from the mids. So normally I hear that all the time, but I think it's my ears, and I just give up and go upstairs. Well, now that I have those situated, I'm going to have to take them apart again and go in there and look. But that's the fun of doing this, right? So anyways, what I thought I would do is start this new thing for Sunday, where I would just go through, because I have so much music, and go through and show kind of what I bought and what I've been listening to. If there was anything that I thought was, a surprise or just fun. So this should only take a few minutes each week, and I think that falls right into where I want to be, because I don't really enjoy hearing myself talk. I'm usually wrong about everything, and that brings up one more point. I said something I shouldn't have said on the last one, where I put that power cord on my integrated amp, and I mean, to me, it's night and day noticeable. And I said, if you didn't hear it, that's because you're just not listening. Well, you might not be able to hear it. Who knows what you can hear? Who knows what your system is? Are you putting a demand on it that I'm putting on? Because your speakers demand what my speakers. These Dunleavys take a lot of power. They want a lot of power. Unfortunately, I don't like my music up that loud, so they get starved out. But with that said, I apologize to anybody I may have offended by saying that. I still stand behind the power cord. If you can replace your power cord on anything with an amp, you probably should do that. You just upgrade it. I mean, some of these things are pretty similar to what I bought, and they're only $30, $40. So if you can save up for a month and buy that, you would be rewarded. So, after 2 weeks, almost 3. I finally bought some CDs today, and I don't know, I think I was just desperate, but anyways, this pile here, and whatever's in here, these two things, was $5. Out of this, I all I saw was, an Eric Clapton one in here. Here's this one called Memories. Memories, and I thought it was going to be, kind of nice and soft, and I threw it in the car. It's not nice and soft. So if you know Vex, you should know that I was shocked. So I put in this one called Diecast. Well, this is not my kind of music. It never will be. So today's trip was kind of a bust. The guy said to me, you can also have this one from Beethoven. That's kind of music, he said. And it was in his DVD section. Well, that's what I ended up on playing while I was driving. But there was one by Eric Clapton in here. Oh, Eric Clapton from the Cradle. I don't believe I have that. And Lost Lonely Boys, I think I remember liking. But the rest of these, we're just going to go over in my stack here. By the way, let's go freehand. Here's my stack of stuff that I still have to get through from like 3 weeks ago when I was up in Green Bay. I was scanning Marketplace and found some stuff that I had never heard of. This guy being the first one right here. I picked up 7 and it's playing right now. Now forgive me, the rest of yous weren't under a rock for the last 30 years and listening to music. I listen to other people's music, so while you all know about these people, I'm just experiencing them. So this CD was when I first got them 3 weeks ago, I threw one in and it just didn't trip my trigger then. But when I walk, I listen to Amazon Music through headphones, and so I stumbled on this one, which I knew I owned, and I played it, and it was good. So, but not only that, the way I've done this, we're gonna have to walk around. So this is kind of my like blues and jazz section. And so we got, I'm just going to put that there. Here's another one. And that was really good. Here's an Earth, Wind, and Fire that I got. That didn't do a lot for me. Temptations. I like that. I listened to some Norah Jones this week. And Acoustic Alchemy. That shouldn't be here. Oh yeah, it should. I moved this all over here. I'm sorry. If you've never heard of this lady, probably won't understand her. It's Polish jazz. I got this a while back. Really, really good. This was another set that I bought from the same person up in Green Bay. And I got 5 of these. I'm enjoying that. Some more Acoustic Alchemy. This is her name, Suzanne Chant. So I was into like a binge of that. And there's a sampler there that I did on these two. I'm not sure if I listened to this one. But, and then, you go back to your regular stuff. I like the Indigo Girls. David Gray is somebody I found just recently in the last year, and I'm really I just go back to him. He just does something. And Lionel Richie. I happened to find that in my stack of CDs, and I thought, oh my God, I forget all about these people. By the way, these 2 bins are usually the stuff I go back to when I'm, tired of experimenting. This is, this should be all like Bach and Beethoven and that, which I really haven't gotten into a whole lot, but I did listen to this one, and it was really good. Really good. So the reason we have to walk around is so I can know where I gotta put them when I put them back. There was something else, right here. So I listened to all 4 of these. It's a box set, 4. The last one was really, really worth it for me. I mean, it was really good. One of the songs from here I put up on Fun Fridays just a couple days ago. Again, this is what's playing now. But that's how things are kind of set up. In the back, behind this one, should be a big band and Irish music. That rack there is all country. I do like Dwight Yoakam a lot and Alan Jackson a lot. I like Garth Brooks a lot too, but you know what? You get tired of listening to Garth Brooks or Pink Floyd or any of them, you know, that you listen to over and over and over again. So anyways, that's what I went through this week. I put up, like I said, Fun Fridays came from this listening session. Last Track Tuesdays came from this group. And that's it. That's a lot of listening, and I only came up with the idea Tuesday, so last Sunday and Monday I was listening and not putting them aside. So that's where I'm going to head this week, or in the upcoming Sundays, and that'll just be probably under the heading what did I listen to this week. And if I have any real thoughts or anything to show you, that'll still be under Basement Thoughts, or if I need to address anybody's comments, because they're starting to come in now. If they come in any faster, I won't be able to keep up with them, and I'm going to upset people. But anyways, it seems like there's more interest in my wife's hobby and my puppy than my hobby. So, and my hobby's all, well, I care about both of them. I shouldn't say it that way. But this is my thing to do. So we're just going to advance to the next track and go out on some music. See you next week. See you next week.